I was born to kill. I was made to...
Hey everyone, Blake here from Mohique Radio, and we are here tonight at the Echo for a Check Yo Ponytail event with the Thermals. How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Very good, thank you. So I believe you guys just got done performing at South by Southwest.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how that went.
We did 7 shows. We were there all week. It was great. We hadn't done it for like 4 years, which is a good... we couldn't do it every year, but we like it.
It's a little exhausting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did you have any standout performances?
Yeah, the Onion show with the Mohawk was the best.
Nice.
The Onion, we've done a lot of shows with the Onion. We did their fest in Chicago a couple years ago. They like run things the best, and the crowd was awesome. Just overall, it was really good.
Perfect. That sounds very cool. And so I know you were mentioning that you guys haven't played the Echo in a while. Tonight is a Check Yo Ponytail event. Have you guys ever been a part of this CYP type show? And are you have anything specific that you're looking for tonight?
We haven't done it before, but we know Conrad from Portland and we know Frankie from Seattle. We've known those guys for like a long time, so we go way back with them. We've done shows for both those guys in Portland and Seattle. So, knowing those guys, we expect it to be good. Yeah,
definitely. These are really fun shows, and it's cool that they bring the familiarity of the Portland area down here, because we at Mohique have done a couple other interviews with other bands and stuff that are from the Portland area, and they say the same exact thing. They come down here and they're like, oh, it's really familiar. It's really nice to come down here and have familiar faces and everything. Very cool. So I know you guys are also coming out with a new album. I believe expected out in April. What can you tell us about this album and maybe the sound or anything different from any previous projects?
This is our first record with John Aniello producing. John's from New Jersey, so we went out to Hoboken and did the record there last year. John has done all the Dinosaur Jr. records for the past 20 years, since Where You Been, which is like one of our favorite records ever, and he's done like the Hold Steady and Sonic Youth. So we wanted to work with him for a long time. It sounds awesome. We had a great time with him. The record is kind of like our older records. There's no downtime in the record. It's really loud and fast and dark. It sounds great.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Amazing.
Oh, looking forward to that. No, that's very cool. And maybe kind of, if you can, tell us, for people who may not be as familiar with the band, how did the Thermals come together and how did you guys start and form?
We just started. Kathy and I have played in bands for such a long time, like 15 or 16 years. And then we just started the Thermals like 10 years ago in Portland. It was just based on some songs I had written and just recorded on a 4-track, and that became our first record. And it was kind of just a thing where we were just all friends, and we just kind of all got together and started playing these songs that I had. And then, it wasn't something where we like set out to make a band. It kind of just like happened.
Came together.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. And then you guys had products before this one? Projects that you were working on before this one?
Yeah. Kathy and I, we had like a lot of bands since like just after high school. And then the last thing, Kathy and I were doing a band called Hutch and Kathy that was just the two of us. And then we were on a tour one time, and Sub Pop called us because we had the Thermals demo was like floating around like Portland and Seattle. And they were like, hey, we want to put out the Thermals record. And we were like, oh, shit, there's not a band yet. So we like hurried back from this tour that we were on, put a band together, and then, got signed like a couple months later. So it went from like nothing. It went from like nothing at all to this huge deal like really quick.
Wow, that's exciting. That's really exciting. Very cool. So now, are you guys on tour currently, or is this kind of just a one-up show from, recovering from South by Southwest?
This is just the we flew to New York, so we did a couple shows around New York and New Jersey, and then we flew to Austin and did South by, and now we're here in LA, and then we go home, and then we have a little break, and then when the record comes out, then we'll start touring a ton. Yeah. Okay,
perfect. So this kind of upcoming year, you've got the album coming out in April, a tour upcoming. Is there anything else that fans need to keep an eye out for?
Our video for Born to Kill, the first single, comes out like in a week or so, and that's going to be great. It's good and violent and scary and bloody.
That's what we like.
That'll be really good. And then, just besides that, the record comes out. Oh, yeah. We have a single coming out for Record Store Day that are like demo versions of our record. So that'll be April 20th. But our record comes out the 16th of April, and then really just the rest of the year and next year we'll be touring everywhere for this record.
So everyone will be able to see you live then.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And then just let us know where we can go to find out more about your tour, upcoming, music and events and things like that. Where can we go to find out more?
Thethermals.com is our website, and that has everything you need to know. And then, of course, there's the Twitter, Facebook, etc., Instagram, MySpace. Have you heard about MySpace?
Maybe once or twice.
Justin Timberlake has launched this new website called MySpace, and it's a really exciting place for you to check out new bands. So we're on that. Yeah. What? Yeah.
Mostly to
you
check
can
out
find
Justin
out about
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake and other
and
bands.
the Thermals.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Yeah.
good bandwagon to jump on, right?
Yeah, totally.
The Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with us.
Yeah, thanks.
And all the success for this coming year.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hey, this is the Thermals, and you're on Moheek.com.